this is Deb Helps again. Today we're going to talk about follow-up. And this is probably the all-time most important thing that you can absolutely do for your business. So let's get started. Basically, the fortune is in the follow-up. So if you're not taking the right time to follow up with your prospects, you're probably missing on about 80 to 90% of the signups that you could have. And I'm talking about basically you need to follow up with them somehow, getting them on the phone, getting them on a Zoom call, which is what I recommend because they can actually see your face, you can see their body language and that type of thing. So you absolutely must follow up, whether it's cold market, warm market, anything like that. So we're going to go over this a little bit more. So the warm market follow-up. Warm market is, basically people that you associate with frequently and have a pretty good relationship with, or we'll go over people that you've approached before and you've had a bad experience, or people that you haven't talked with in a long time. So here we go. Goals you want to accomplish. Well, first of all, you want to get them to take some sort of action, okay? You want to collect a decision. So basically what we're doing, we're just collecting decisions here. So first of all, you want to find out what they liked about the presentation, and you also want to get a bold, assumptive statement like, wow, it sounds like you're ready to join. Believe it or not, that works. Or like, are you ready to get started? Okay. Now, first of all, what do you do on the follow-up on the phone? And a lot of your follow-up is going to be on the phone. It's going to be on a Zoom call or something like that. So first of all, you want to ask, did you watch the video or the presentation or the sizzle call or whatever your company has, whatever your upline recommends? And then second of all, it said if yes, then you ask them, what did you like best about what you heard or saw? And at this point, you need to stop and you need to listen. All right, you need to listen. If it's positive, you ask for clarification. So yeah, well, great. Well, what else did you like? And why did you like that? Well, what were you looking for? What did you like about that? Okay, and just ask for some more clarification. Well, I need to make more money. Well, why do you need to make more money? What do you want out of that? You just keep asking for clarification. And then, like, what else did you like? And if they say all positive things, just say, wow, sounds like you're ready to join. Okay? And then, it seems a little bit quick, but go ahead and try it. It really does work. Or ready to get started. You've got to collect a decision. And, a lot of people that are inexperienced, they will lose out on this right here. They won't just, go ahead and you've got to go ahead and collect the decision. You absolutely must, and maybe you'll get, sometimes, you get some objections, but, if they say, no, I don't want to do that, don't get offensive. If the second part of this actually is when you've called them and let's say that they decide that they haven't watched the video, they haven't watched the presentation, they haven't done that. So here's what you want to do here. You want to create a feeling of missing out. So what's the script with that one? So let's say that they tell you, no, I didn't get time to watch. You say, oh, okay, no problem. Hey, listen, I misspelled this. I do have some other people have watched the video and I need to follow up with them. I hope it's okay with you. But you know what? I'll reach out to you in a couple of weeks. How's that sound? Okay, now what we're doing here is I'm creating a feeling of loss, basically there. And that's what you want to do. You want to create a feeling of loss and you want to be postured, okay? Like you don't care, okay? Basically it helps to maintain a good relationship with your warm market. So, hey, okay, fine, great. Well, a lot of the time you'll find that people will stop you from hanging up the phone and they'll recommit to watching the video right away. And then you can say, oh, well, okay, all right, well, when will be a good time? But what you want to do here is you just really want to create a feeling of, they're missing out on something, right? And when you're postured, they'll feel like they're missing out on something. Okay, and if you get somebody who's really nasty, I don't think I'd be open to this, or I'm not, this and that, and they're really nasty, just mark them off. Man, we don't need those people. First of all, in your network marketing business, you don't need everyone. You do not need everyone. You do not need nasty, negative people. You don't need anybody like that. So mark them off your list. By all means, get rid of those people because you don't need them anyway. Okay, so for people that don't pick up the phone, okay, there's a system for that as well. You do a first voicemail follow-up. Hey, this is, Deb Alps. We were supposed to talk today at 2 o'clock. Give me a call when you get a chance. Okay, that's it. All right. And 24 hours later, hey, this is Deb Alps. We were supposed to talk yesterday. I hope everything is okay with you. By the way, if this isn't something that's for you, just let me know so we won't waste each other's time. Just let me know, no big deal. Just give me a call when you get a chance. Okay. Now the third voicemail follow-up, that's 48 hours after the first one, right? And you say, hey, or after the second one, you say, hey, I haven't heard back from you, so I'm going to assume this isn't a fit for you. No problem at all. I'm just going to mark you off my list and I won't be calling you ever again. I wish you the best. Okay. Now, again, what are you doing here? You're creating a feeling of, that they're missing out on something. And nobody likes to be crossed off a list. So when you tell them that, what are they going to do? They're going to say, hey, whoa, wow, and they will call you back a lot of the time. Sometimes they won't, but a lot of the times they'll go ahead and call you back, and they will go ahead and either watch the video, will have watched the video, or something like that. And so anyway, that's what you really want. You want posture with this. The biggest thing with network marketing, if you're dealing with people on the follow-up and everything, is posture. It's just having that power, having that, what you have, right? If you know what you have and these people aren't open to it, so what? Moving on. Go to the next one. That's how that works. So let's say that you're doing, online marketing and you get leads, emails, from leads. Okay, so here's the thing, or emails, or here's the other thing. Let's say that they may type more info from, a video that you shot or something like that. You need to get them on the phone as fast as possible, right? And when you get them on the phone, just ask them, how can I help? And what kind of business are you currently doing? How's that working for you? And if it seems like they're not happy, just say, hey, would you be at all open to looking at something else, right? Okay, go ahead and ask them if they would be open to looking at something else. Now, what about people that you've actually blown it with? Oh my God, who hasn't done that? Who hasn't blown a lead or some, a warm market person or something like that? Everybody has. So what do? Well, you apologize, You can call them back up later and say, hey, listen, I just want to apologize and tell you I'm sorry. Hey, when I first started my business, I was new. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I kind of approached it the wrong way. So, I realized it wasn't a good experience for either one of us. And, hey, I'm still rocking the business. I still love it. But I respect our friendship. And, I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry I approached it in a weird way. And I'd love to reconnect with you and get back together with you sometime. Okay? So, and they may be asking you about your business. If they do, then, you can kind of come back and, just say, yeah, it's great. I'm just rocking it. I've just been doing really good with it. But probably don't maybe hit them up with it or anything like that. See how they hit you with it. If they seem like they're, well, you know what, I might look at that now. Then obviously, you want to go ahead and show them the presentation and represent it. Start to see if they're actually at all open. If not, just move on. Go on and move on. All right. So approaching people that you haven't talked to in a while. So let's say that you got a friend from college that you know, it's been maybe 5, 6, 7 years or something, and you happen to have their phone number, and you call them up, and you know, you just simply say, hey, you know, get to the point first of all. I mean, people are like, well, what are they calling me for? I mean, they're not dumb, right? They're wondering, well, what are you doing? So, you know, you kind of want to be genuine in their compliments. Say, hey, you know, you were always sharp. You know, if they weren't sharp, probably don't want to say that. But if they were, just say, hey, you know, I don't know if you remember me, but we sat together in college class, or we worked together in college class on some projects. And you probably wonder why I'm calling you out of the blue. So I'm just going to get to the point. I thought you were a sharp person then, and I'm doing this new business and thought of you. I realized that I could be barking up the wrong tree completely, but I was wondering if you would be at all open to a side income project, if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing. And just be quiet and you know, see what they say, and then go from there.